big drink, big drink, big drink, big drink, big drink. Got a 16, my nigga got a...
What up, everybody? Welcome back to Girls Channel. Y'all, we are back from the weekend. And you know what premiered? Married to Medicine. Y'all, these bitches is already fighting on the first episode. I thought we was gonna get eased into it, but hell nah. They trying to figure out whose husband's a bitch at Damon's damn clinic. Like, can't y'all let this man have one moment? You just bitches can't help but fight. But we gonna dissect all that a little bit later. First, matter of fact, y'all see my hair? Usually I'm up on here nappy with my little braids, but you know, there's a positive to having a sister who's a salonist, a hairstylist, you know, got me looking right. I'm a rich white woman stuff. Hold up. Can I speak to your manager? That's what yeah, look at there. Anyways, let me move on. Hey, what's up, new viewers? Hey, how you doing? Thank you for tuning in. Let me give a couple of shout outs while we are here. Lexus Reynolds, hey, thank you, girl, for joining the team. I appreciate the love. Another girl who goes by the name of Single Gal Guide. How's the single world treating you? I mean, you better be careful out here doing this little hot girl summer stuff. Hot girl summer stuff might not be the best for you. Niggas out here is dirty. You might catch something, okay? So make sure you keep it wrapped and tight while you out there. Married to Medicine, you guys, it opens up and it's just a lot. So let's dissect it. So we kind of get through this part. Jackie and Heavenly decided they want to do some little podcast called Open and Honest. What the hell kind of combination is that? Jackie and Heavenly. Jackie, I understand, but Heavenly on the other side, I just can't take no advice from you, Jackie. I mean, Heavenly, I can't take you serious. Your advice always seems jaded. It always seems like it's coming from a personal experience, nothing objective. And like, I can't, y'all, with Heavenly. She just gives me migraines. She burns a hole in my stomach because she's one of the messiest people on this damn group. But nonetheless, all the girls have tuned in to Open and Honest to watch them discuss girlfriend code, which all of them have for sure broken. One of them was dissing people's husbands, Heavenly. Another one was ghosting people, Quad. And another one was revealing people's secrets, keeping deep dark secrets. Another one, Quad. So, I mean, you bitches can't really be friends because y'all all like to just go in on each other and each other's husbands. Like, y'all have no rules no more. Y'all been around each other so long. Y'all know each other's like poking like spots. Y'all just know how to get under each other's skin. And watching everybody watch and give their opinion was just a lot because everybody was like, who the hell? Like, and you could tell everybody's like, they talking about me. So let's start with Heavenly and Quad. They going to get a bee sting because Heavenly wants to help her get rid of that bad penis energy that Greg might have left on that puss after he done cheated on her with the little side chick at the hotel and stuff. So Heavenly and Quad have become close and now they in there getting their stuff steamed. And, you know, Quad's asking like, why didn't you invite the other ladies? And it's basically because all of them have tension. Heavenly is into it with Simone because she said some shit about Cecil after a tweet that he did. I don't think Cecil was just like attacking Heavenly. He was being a little shady because about retweeting it, but like all of y'all do that shit. But nonetheless, Cecil, I guess, retweeted a comment about Mariah's little joke last year about you need to pressure wash this. And so Heavenly was like, well, baby, I should hire you to do it. And then like said some of the stuff I guess Simone had told her in private about, you know, being upset that he doesn't have a job. And Heavenly doesn't see nothing wrong with it, basically, at this point. To her, it's like, well, hell, the whole world knew he didn't have a job. Even if that's true, your friend told you something in confidence, Heavenly. And the way that you can even, the reason, like, I'm confused as you're rationalizing dumping that on the internet, something that she told you. Now, we all kind of figured Cecil was laying around the house. I mean, every time Simone came home, his ass was home. So yeah, we could put two and two together, but that's not for you to just like reinforce. Like, you supposed to put a water on that flame, like burn that out. You're not supposed to let your friend go out there looking like that, but you reiterated the narrative. So now Simone has a reason to be mad at you for that. So Simone on the other side of town is with Mariah and Toya. What kind of combination is that? Simone ain't never really fucked with Mariah like that. Toya and Mariah were good friends. They did fight. But it's starting to look like there's an alliance with them because everybody's kind of fell out with their individual, like homie. Like everybody had the little duos, but because everybody's fighting, enemy of my enemy is a friend's type situation. So now they all sitting down talking about the open and honest thing. And Mariah's mad because Jackie brought up the question of should Quad have put out that, Mariah had did a little booger sugar, a little cocaine in the bathroom. Whether or not I believe it. I mean, that's rich people drug. Y'all do that shit all the time. Like, it's nothing new to hear that somebody was doing a little white girl in the bathroom, okay? But nonetheless, she's mad at Jackie, and I'm confused because Jackie didn't bring it up on there like to be pointing it to be messy at Mariah. She brought it up as an objective question. Like, am I getting that wrong? Do you guys think so? I think she brought it because, like, as the coach, she simply asked, do you think Quad was wrong for putting that rumor out there? And granted, yeah, she was. If you knew that, don't do that. Don't put your friend out there like that. Because at the end of the day, she got kids. And I understand that. So, on Quad's side, with Heavenly, she is on the complete opposite end of the spectrum. Because to her, it's like, you know what? Yeah, friends should keep secrets, but let me reiterate, Mariah's not my damn friend, and I'm not backing up off that story because what I said, and I saw her do it, so that's that. And I was like, whoa, hey, okay. Quad says she saw it with her own 2 eyes, so she ain't gonna be backpedaling pussy popping off of that one, okay? She said, I'm not backing up off that, and even Heavenly was like, she reseated herself on the little vaginals thing because she wasn't expecting Quad to come up with that bass on her voice in regards to that. But nonetheless, her and Mariah have definitely been trading blows these past couple of seasons, which is why that whole rumor about, Quad sleeping with her sister's husband, she put out there. But I don't believe that. I think Mariah just had like maybe her sister having an insecurity with her husband and maybe they were close or something. And I just think she threw that out there so both of them can have some dirt out there in the streets. But nonetheless, Heavenly actually says how Damon is opening up a clinic and all the girls were invited before they're kind of like fighting. So it's going to be awkward if everybody shows up. You know how that goes. So let's move on. Dr. Scott, he is a single daddy 2 to 3 days out of the week because Contessa wants to be damn Surgeon General of the world or whatever with public health. And I'm proud of her for doing that, but shit, it might cost you your marriage. In the meantime, I mean, Scott, you are only single on single daddy duty 2 to 3 days out of the week. That girl was doing it full time. And you complaining? And there are women who out here do that like with mere the amount of money that you have. If it's such a hard job, hire you a fucking nanny. But you're complaining, miss me with that, okay? Your kids are at school 5 hours, 5 to 6 hours out of the day. And it's just like, you see them when you get off work. And granted, yeah, you bathe them, help them do homework, feed them. But that's what Contessa was doing. And men underestimate how easy women make it look. And so you got a real big reality check with your kids, especially with them being daughters. You got a real big reality check. But Contessa, hurry up and get your man, get home from Nashville, because the problem is with a stressed man who's there by himself, that means he got idle time. And we know what stressed men like to do with idle time, i.e. Curtis, who we about to get to because Curtis's ass is getting his damn IV in because he got food poisoning shit. That's the least you should have got for doing the shit that you did to Jackie. Y'all see Jackie got a new house. She moving on up, but they gonna re-gut it, renovate it, whoop-de-woo. Yeah, Jackie took him back and she says, I made a choice and I'm happy right now. So, you like it, I love it. Moving on to Toya. Speaking of houses, their house is almost up and finished. They got 4 walls in the corner now, so they walking through Toya in this damn 2-story closet like, bitch, could you not be any more extra? But they're having a hard time finishing because the problem is y'all did all this budgeting and saving and paying off y'all's taxes to do the house. Now y'all got all this extra money, and now Toya's trying to figure out ways to spend it, and now Eugene is obviously worried because he's like, well, shit, like, we got 60 days to move out, Toya. Like, I need you to hurry up and get this, work done. And Toya, she told me, are you happy that we spent that extra, like, $15,000-$30,000 on so-and-so? And I'm like, wait a minute, 30 grand on what, Toya? Like, honey, y'all just got y'all's money right, and you already gonna fuck it up again? Like, it ain't no... I'm getting a headache just thinking about it, because I got my first job when I was in high school, and I blew through my check, and I learned my lesson when I went to the bank account and I tried to only withdraw $30, and that woman came back and said, ma'am, you got 18 in your account. I can't do that. What? What? Went back to work, and I ain't had that shit happen to me since. No. Toya, your ass gonna be moving out the house trying to resell it. 6 bedrooms. Y'all got 6 bedrooms, Toya. You got 2 kids. And I'm accounting for the in-laws. You need 1 extra room, because it's not like both in-laws are coming to the house at the same time. That rarely ever happens. And if they do, bitch, have a pull-out couch. Pull-out couches is nice too. Shit. I mean, like, damn, Toya. Then y'all pool ain't got no water in it. Looking like Craig's uncle's house from next Friday. Craig walking by, well, damn, where the water? Like, I mean, come on. Let me move on, because Toya gonna piss me off. So we gotta talk about Simone and Cecil. They out on a little date night with their boys. Come to find out, I guess Cecil got a job. And guess who it is? Simone. She hired this nigga as an executive assistant. She had to make up a position for her husband. Y'all, can we get a moment of silence? This marriage is about to go down the drain. Cecil, if you did not get your ass a job, a J-O-B, and it's not your wife as your employer, because you have all this experience in the marketing world or whatever you were doing, and you can't find no other place to work. Now, I get you got this severance pay and all that type of shit, but homie, Simone don't want to see your ass every time she get home. When she get on and your ass is on the couch, and not to mention, I'm sure you probably don't have no dinner cooked. Like, yeah, I'd be complaining too. My husband, he got 90 days. You get fired or whatever, laid off, because times is, you know, people, it's recession and shit hit. You got 90 days. And there's no way, because I know you got experience in a resume. So this just means you being lazy. But now all of a sudden, he's also a realtor. He done sold a home, or so he says. And so he done got a little extra money doing that. But your laziness is rubbing off on your son, because now his ass come to find out flunked out of Howard. He done came home, y'all, and now he's going to Georgia State, apparently. But my issue is, Simone, close your door to that boy. He is 21. 21. Now, for me, not even growing up with the type of access that you are giving your sons with the amount of money that you make, he is spoiled as hell. You done sent him to the good schools. You done gave him all this private school mess for him to go up to Howard and come back home. And it's not that I don't think Miles is smart. He obviously is. But he went up there and realized, shit, the real world requires me to do shit on my own. And I got free time. The free time I can either choose to study or go out and drink and party, which obviously he's 21 now, which is clearly what he was doing, because he didn't have to drink at the table with them. So that means he was missing, you know, thesis projects and all types of shit. And now he back home. Girl, you should have closed your doors to him and said, no, figure it out. You is a grown man's now. Now he's going to be grown up. Now he looking at Cecil lay on your couch, and he figured he can do the same thing. No, ma'am, don't have no turkey. We is not ready to do that. Simone, you need to start having more of a hard hand on your boys. I get you love them, but I also think she allowed him to come back too, because it's easier for her to love on her sons than it is Cecil. They both do well with all of them together. Both of them by themselves, they are ready to have a knockdown, drag out fight. And that's just the truth. They don't know how to be good by themselves, which happens to a lot of parents. They have kids and it becomes all about them. But then when they grow up and go to college, it's like, well, shit, what do we do now? Like, how they don't know each other anymore. And I just think that she, you know, allowed that because she is more comfortable with having like them as buffers between her and Cecil. So moving on, that was just like, I can't, he flunked out of Howard. Like, I can't with that. Woo! Okay, so moving on, we have the damn Damon's clinic. He's opening, and I'm proud of Damon. Like, shit, he is moving on up in the world, getting ready to save some people's lives, heal back pain, but he can't do that because these bitches is fighting in the damn back tent. All the girls come. It's, I guess Simone came with some new woman, Dr. David. I guess she's going to be a new addition. So we're going to be seeing how that goes. Mariah, she came with Toya and she shaded the fuck out of it literally as soon as she stepped out the door. Oh, we in a parking lot? The red carpet's maroon, not red. Like, Mariah being shady as fuck. But Mariah, what do you do? What practice do you have open? And Aiden's barely damn near working because y'all was almost forced to move to damn Timbuktu trying with the movie that was going around. So you might not want to say shit. Damon might be hiring you. Shit, he hired Eugene, which was a fun fact to learn. Eugene was like, yeah, when I first moved to Atlanta, he allowed me to work for him because I wasn't working for another 2 to 3 months. So shit, you might be working at that damn Damon's clinic as a intake nurse because you ain't got shit else to do. Quiet, she look good, y'all. She came out. I'm gonna come snatched just in case my Will Smith is in here tonight. She said she gonna find me a man because I ain't looking, but he gonna find me all right. She had on that white with the glitter and everything. Yes, Quiet. Show out for the world. Show out for Mariah. But Mariah, your ass was messy too because you brought Lake. She brought her sister, and we all know she accused Quiet of sleeping with the husband of her sister. And it was like, girl, we know what you were trying to do with that. But nonetheless, Damon takes them on the tour. Some of the girls, Heavenly, your nasty ass already getting on your knees in that office. I'm sure that bitch wasn't even pressure washed either. You already getting on your knees. Like, girl, wait till you get home, like Dr. Damon said, with your nasty ass. I get you like to do, but keep that shit. Oh, I can't. I know you try to keep your man Heavenly. And it's good that you was over sexual. You don't mind giving him BJ, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But not in the office, okay? Or at least wait till everybody leaves. Y'all can christen that bitch later when everybody's gone. They had giant meatballs, all the fancy food, all the girls in the back. Contessa comes. Cecil has the most awkward introduction with Heavenly. They just kind of like, hey, hi. She awkwardly hugs Simone so they can be, cordial. But let's get to the back where all the shit pop off because Mariah's still mad at Jackie over open and honest. And she's like, yeah, you showed your slip. Jackie's smart ass talking about, I was wearing pants. I was like, there you go, Jackie, let her know. Like, I love Jackie. Like, she don't fuck with Mariah either. She slowly be digging at Mariah. But she was like, now you showed me who you are, and I see this. And Jackie was like, thank you. So then we move on to Heavenly and Simone because that was another, tension, between the group. Simone was like, I'm mad at you, Heavenly, because you went after my husband. He said some stuff on Twitter, and that's not even my problem with you. My problem is I tell you shit in confidence, and you put it out on the internet over that. And Heavenly, because she feel like she did nothing wrong, the whole world knew, felt like, oh, I'm not wrong for saying nothing, because people already knew, like, bitch, Heavenly, the way you rationalize the shit you do gets under my skin. But then it was like Heavenly back, clap back time out. Well, the shit your husband, Cecil always getting involved and stuff. I don't like that. That shit's bitch made. And so Contessa, she in the back. Oh, we can call husbands bitches now. Okay, I'm glad to know that. So then Toya starts being like, Contessa, you allow people to not say nothing because remember when Scott got in Simone's face last year, that was a bitch move and all type of stuff. But Contessa, that pissed Contessa off, and she said, Toya, your husband is the biggest big ass bitch of the group. And I was like, well shit, everybody else was like, where did this base come from? Obviously Contessa's been holding in some shit and she ready to let it out on Toya. Toya sat there quiet. That's the first time I done ever seen Toya not yell nothing back. But you all keep calling each other's husband bitches, but if I don't consider that a bitch move, letting your husband defend you. Like, tell me what you guys think, because that's a big argument. Is a man getting involved with women's business a bitch thing? Because I remember when Nene called Peter a bitch on Real Housewives. And Cynthia was mad about that because he's defending me. Like, I'll be damned if my husband see me in a situation and not be my Robin to the Batman. Nigga, you better come up here and fight with me. We in this shit together, okay? Through holy matrimony, till death do us part. Like, I don't like that. And all of y'all husbands have got involved in some form of fashion, but y'all want to have, different strokes for different folks in regards to that. But nonetheless, Contessa yells, Toya sits there, she goes back to tell Eugene how Contessa feels about her, and everybody else has kind of scattered and are ready to go. Y'all, this season, that's kind of where it is, because that wildfire just started, and now everybody's a bitch. But this season, from the preview, it's going to be hot. And I'm going to be here to give it all to you, the tea, everything, every week when that episode comes on. But that was it. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please like your girl video, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you for tuning in. Deuces.